Good evening, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to our Shabbat service. I'm Linda Freed. I'll be leading the service tonight with David Vamus and Janet Pelletier. And it's lovely to have those of you who are here in the sanctuary and anybody who's watching online. Although it's November the 7th, it's strangely the first time we've had snow this year. And it was just a light sprinkling, but it's cold outside. So luckily it's warm in here. And I'm sure it'll have a warm and good evening. We will start with the candle lighting. Got this fabulous new lighter. I think Sherry probably brought it.
No, it was me.
Oh, it was Janet brought it. I knew somebody clever brought it. You still have to light it at the knob. There we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Like the preceding Parsha, Lech Lecha, this one, Vayera, frames the theme of generational and genealogical continuity as a male affair. Women are constructed largely as sexual objects and procreative instruments with mostly a physical and corporeal relationship to the story of threatened birth and threatened survival. The two wife-sister episodes in Genesis 12:10, 20, and 22:18 present Sarah, as a silent object of desire. Sarah is taken by Abimelech, king of Gerar, and later returned to her husband, as one may say, a possession, while her husband is amply compensated for the king's error. Shabbat Hamalka.
Achava mero
בואו ונצא לקראת שבת המלכה. הנה יורדת הקדושה ברוכה, ועם המלאכים שלום ומנוחה. בואי בואי המלכה, בואי בואי הכלה. שלום עליכם מלאכי השלום, שלום עליכם מלאכי השלום.
And next, Lachuna Ranana.
Lechuneranena, lechuneranena, lechuneranena l'Adonai. Lechuneranena, lechuneranena, lechuneranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letui shenu, nekadma vana b'torah. Naria, naria, letui shenu, bizmirot naria lo. Lechuneranena, lechuneranena, lechuneranena l'Adonai. Lechuneranena, lechuneranena, lechuneranena l'Adonai. Yismu hashamayim, yismu hashamayim, yismu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiramayam, yiramayam, yiramayam umlo. Yiramayam, yiramayam, yiramayam umlo. Yiramayam, yiramayam, yiramayam umlo. Yiramayam, yiramayam, yiramayam umlo. Yismu hashamayim, yismu hashamayim, yismu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz.
And now we will sing Lecha Dodi to welcome Shabbat. And just before the last verse, we will rise, face the back door, and bow to welcome the Shabbat Queen. Page 138.
שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, ישמיענו הנה מיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת חלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת חלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה בראש מקדם לסופה, סוף מעשה במחשבה מתחילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת חלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בעורך קומי אורי אורי שיר דמרי כבוד אדוני אלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת חלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת חלה בני שבת נקבלה בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני ים סגולה בואי חלה בואי מלכה לך דודי לקראת חלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת חלה בני שבת נקבלה.
And so we understand that ordinary people are messengers of the Most High. They go about their tasks in holy anonymity, often even unknown to themselves. Yet if they had not been there, if they had not said what they said or done what they did, it wouldn't be the way it is now. We would not be the way we are now. Never forget that you too, yourself, may be a messenger, perhaps even one whose errand extends over several lifetimes. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedechem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
In her role as barren wife, Sarah is a figure discussed by, rather than addressed directly by God, who questions her skeptical laughter. The announcement of a male child is not transmitted by God to Sarah, but rather to Abraham, as she eavesdrops on the conversation at the entrance of the tent. Next we'll do Chatzi Kaddish. Please rise if it's your custom.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
אלמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ויומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה בברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח יתבהר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמיר קודשה בריחו להילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן מרמה ימנו Amen.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed.
Maraviv, Aravim. What am I doing? Sorry. Mariv, Aravim.
148.
148.
Should I do it?
Okay.
Okay.
No, it says David and Janet in there.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, I could read it.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the season, and arranges the stars in their heavenly course according to plan. ומעביר יום מביא לילה, מבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים.
And next, Ahavat Olam. I'd just like to read something here. I know that the tide is not an independent force, but merely the submission of the water to the movement of the moon in its orbit. And this orbit, in its turn, is subject to other orbits, which are mightier far than it. And so the whole universe is held fast in the clinging grip of strong hands, the forces of earth and sun, planets and comets and galaxies, blindly erupting forces ceaselessly stirring in the ripples of silence to the very depth of black space. You know, you could see the northern lights 2 nights ago, right in this, over the city. Whoa. All right, now we will do Ahavat Olam.
אהבת עולם, את ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת.
please join me to read Wisdom and Wonder? Wisdom and Wonder, Passion and Instruction, Story and Symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And please stand for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
And next, the V'ahavta.
You may be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובתחומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Amen. As a mother, however, Sarah is validated by God, who advises Abraham to obey her demand that her rival Hagar and Hagar's son Ishmael be removed from the household. Yet, beyond her protective role as mother, Sarah is neither consulted nor even mentioned in the story of the great test of faith that Abraham endures when God asks him to sacrifice his one and only remaining son at the altar. Where am I? More than the Jewish people has kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jewish people. Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם. ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת, שבת וינפש, שבת, שבת וינפש, שבת, שבת
please stand for tefillah. And just a reminder that practice is to bow every time Baruch Atah Adonai is chanted.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi hilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים מקיים אמונתו משני עפר מי כמוך מלמורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני לחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
You may be seated. And we'll continue with Ritze.
Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Eloheinu Be'amcha Yisrael R'tzeh Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Eloheinu Be'amcha Yisrael still clear voice calming our fears. R'tzeh Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Eloheinu Be'amcha Yisrael. R'tzeh Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Eloheinu Zion restored. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamachazir Shechinato Letzion.
That was lovely. And for my last reading about this parsha, it can be argued then that in this parsha, the mother's role is limited to procreation, nurturance, and physical protectiveness. Sarah, in fact, disappears from the story as soon as Abraham is rewarded for the successful test and blessed with future progeny. Still, as God makes clear, it is Sarah's son, not merely Abraham's, who is God's chosen. You know, that was the beginning of the people of Israel. Next, we'll be doing Modim Anachnu Lach, and after that, we'll sing Shalom Rav, followed by moments of silent meditation.
מודים אנחנו לך, שאת הוא אדוני אלוהינו. מודים אנחנו לך, שאת הוא אדוני אלוהינו. הטול טובתו, צור חיינו. אתה הוא לדור ודור, מגן אישנו. We are thankful for our lives, to the one never-ending. We are thankful for our lives, to the one never-ending. Each and every generation is in your hand. Our souls at your safekeeping, with you our rock we stand. Modim אנחנו לך, שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו. מודים אנחנו לך, שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו. נודה לך וספר תהילתך. נודה לך וספר על חיינו. You have always been our hope. We trust in you. You have always been our hope. We trust in you. Miracles and wonders every night and day. We praise your name as truth. Help us on our way. מעולם קיווינו לך, שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו. מעולם קיווינו לך, שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו. מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
So beautiful. Thank you. One of my favorites on Len's album. And now Shalom Rav. Now it's time for a little bit of Torah. First, I'll give you a summary of what it's about. Abraham welcomes 3 visitors who announce that Sarah will soon have a son. Abraham argues with God about the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot's home is attacked by the people of Sodom. Lot and his 2 daughters escape as the cities are being destroyed. Lot's wife is turned into a pillar of salt. Lot impregnates his daughters, and they bear children who become the founders of the nations Moab and Ammon. Abimelech, king of Gerar, takes Sarah as his wife after Abraham claims that she is his sister. Isaac is born, circumcised, and weaned. Hagar and her son Ishmael are sent away. An angel saves their lives. God tests Abraham, instructing him to sacrifice Isaac on Mount Moriah. And this Dvar Torah is by Rabbi Carrie Tooling. The Akedah starts out innocently, but quickly spins out of control. This is no ordinary test, no ordinary form of service. God asked Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, his beloved son. This is not merely a decree of death for Isaac, but a decree that Isaac die at Abraham's own hand. What causes God to choose Abraham and Isaac? Why is Isaac bound before being spared? We could say this request is a test of Abraham's devotion to God. Maimonides, the 12th century Jewish philosopher, speculated that the command to sacrifice Isaac was a test of motives to determine whether Abraham would respond out of reverence for God. The angel's statement tells us that Abraham clearly passed the test. If this logic is applied to our own lives, what would that kind of theology look like? Perhaps the suffering we face allows us to demonstrate our finer qualities by rising above the suffering, growing in the midst of our pain, and learning something about ourselves. Of course, this concept has its own problems. Why must it be necessary to suffer first? And why must the test be so difficult, so wrenching, so hurtful? This could also be a test of Abraham's self-control. Is he able to change course when it becomes clear that the current path is profoundly destructive? Let's look at the text when Abraham is about to sacrifice Isaac. They arrived at the place of which God had told him. Abraham built an altar, bound his son Isaac, and laid him on the altar, and picked up the knife to slay him. Then an angel of the Eternal called to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham," and he answered, "Here I am." Hineni. And God said, "Do not raise your hand against the boy or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your favored one, from me." This is a moment of decision. Will Abraham shrug off this new request and continue with fulfilling God's initial command, or will he heed the angel's new set of instructions? According to the text in Vayera, when Abraham looked up, his eye fell upon a ram caught in the thicket by its horns. So Abraham went and took the ram and offered it up as a burnt offering in place of his son. It is at this moment that we become aware we've been holding our breath throughout the reading. This is the moment when we finally exhale. It is at this point that we hear the news that the terror is over. Abraham has fulfilled God's will. If this logic is applied to our own lives, what would that look like? The real test was not the act of bringing Isaac up to the mountain for the sacrifice, for such things were done in the ancient world, quite regularly, from what I've learned. This story is so terrifying because we can imagine Abraham completing the task. The real test was the angel's demand that Abraham not go through with it. Abraham had to heed the call and believe that he heard the angel correctly. Abraham had to understand that this new request was genuine and that he had the capacity to hear, understand, and act upon it. Abraham had to have the humility to recognize that he was being called upon to step down. God tells us to change our ways all the time, just like with Abraham. That call goes out daily, continuously. We can change. Abraham's virtue was not in his willingness to sacrifice his son, but in his willingness to heed the second command, even though it meant changing his ways. Abraham did not repeat the destructive history of his past. In last week's parsha, he was willing to put Sarah at risk by claiming she was his sister, and later put Hagar at risk by allowing Sarah to mistreat her. In this week's portion, he heeds God's command and steps down. It is difficult to learn from your mistakes or take a new path when you're committed to an old one. That is true even if the old path was destructive. We don't like to change. God's challenge to us is to answer that call. Do not raise your hand against the boy, even when we are ready to do otherwise. When God says, do not raise your hand against the boy could be anything in your life worthy of protection. Your family, your work, or your own gentle heart. Do not harm it. The hardest part is recognizing our need to change. Okay. The next thing we will be doing is our prayer for healing. And I don't think there's any names on our list here. So as my eyes meet yours, please feel free to say the name aloud, or you can say it in your heart if there's someone you want us to pray for. Anyone else? Oh. Anyone? Okay, page 371.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe berach imotenu, mekor abracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Please rise for Elenu, and we'll remain standing after Elenu for Kadisha Tom. Elenu is on 586 if you're using your book. Oh.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו גויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב עיקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפסולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום וישבות לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Remain standing. I'll read the names from our members of our congregation whose yard sites we are remembering, and then I'll ask for the names of others you want to include tonight. Michael Paddock, son of Seema Schachter. Ernest Friedman, child Shoah victim. Manuel Stepansky, father of Rebecca Weber. Ben Geffen, father of Rena Krongold. Chuck Ludwig, father of Sandy Hurwitz. Are there others whom you wish to remember tonight? Okay. Page 598.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמך רבה,
Amen.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי בכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
We think of our loved ones whom death has taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. May their memories be for blessing. Please be seated. We have a few announcements. Thursday, November 13th at 1 p.m., Temple Shalom Book Club will have its first meeting in a few weeks. I think it means its first meeting. We will be discussing Signal Fires by Danny Shapiro. And then next Friday, November 14th at 7:30, Kabbalat Shabbat led by Ruth Livingston with David Vamus and Janet Pelletier Goetze and special guests Jesse Habe and Nathaniel Good. It's our annual peace service, but it's November 11th peace service recognition, and we have some wonderful additional singers. Tuesday, November 18th at 6 p.m., Hebrew calligraphy program with Ruth Livingston. No calligraphy experience is necessary. Although, in grade 1, I remember using a quill pen. An ink pen. Friday, November 21 at 7:30, Kabbalat Shabbat. Join us for a special service as we celebrate the installation of Rabbi Miriam Sreitman. The service will be led by Rabbi Miriam, David Vamus, and Janet Pelletier Goetze. Don't forget to register for that service. Oh, okay. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Okay. I didn't notice that. I think I know everything. I truly don't. announcements, and I want to thank David and Janet for their wonderful music, as always, and for bringing in different composers every week. It's always fun to see who they're going to bring to us. Hearing the a cappella tonight was interesting change. And also Steve, Evan, Erwin, and Judith, and I think that's everybody who's out there tonight, and Cynthia and Bernie, and anyone else who has volunteered. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you all for coming, and now we will do the Kiddush. I'll just move this out of the way. Sing it for me.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I'm a bit raw.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'rata banu, v'shabbat kodsho ve'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh bereshit, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר לתחיית מצרים. כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך ברחבה וברצון הנחלתנו. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
Okay, thank you. Now, I think we still have one youngster here this evening who she would like to come up and help us with the hamotzi. To have a little. Next time, okay. That's always a good option. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And I assume we're having an honor tonight? In the hall. Halla in the hallway. Okay. There's no knife attached to this board. So, okay. And closing song. Adon Olam.
אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, בעת נשא וחפצו כל, אז המלך שמו נקרא. ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, והוא יהיה בתפארה. והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו להעבירה, בלי נשית בלי תחתית, ולא העוז והמזרח. אדון עולם אשר מלך, וצוחק לי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי בידו אבקיד רוחי, ותישן וההירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, בית נשא לחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, אזי מלך שמו נקרא.
Shabbat Shalom.